There's a miracle. There's a miracle. There's a miracle with your name on it. There's a miracle. There's a miracle. There's a miracle with your name on it. Blind me con las. Now me con las. Da, 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 da. Love is patient. Love is kind. It does not envy. It does not boast. It is not proud, and it is not self-seeking. It does not dishonor others. It is not easily angered. It keeps no record of wrongdoing. Love does not delight in evil, but it rejoices with the truth. It always protects. It always trusts. It always hopes. It always perseveres. Love never fails. And now 3 remain: faith, hope, and love. But the greatest amongst these is love. Good morning, collective. I am QUAN, and this is love of the highest vibration. So, I found the answer. I found the answer, like Mahalia Jackson sang. And then later on, Tremaine Hawkins and Mahalia, Tremaine Hawkins did a remix of the song I Found the Answer. I learned to pray. So this is the message today that they wanted me to give to somebody, to everybody, really. Jesus, okay, by the name, that we gave him, of course, that wasn't his real name, because the alphabet didn't exist back then, the ascended master. But in the Bible, Jesus said that the kingdom is within. And the priest of the Old Testament used to talk about the veil, and only the priest could pierce the veil and go through the veil. Now, what they were talking about, piercing through the veil, people in the Orthodox Church, they have a certain area that is on top of the altar, and it's covered with a veil all the way around. Usually it's velvet and purple or red color. And what that actually represents is your pineal gland, okay? And they made the church structure in the older churches like a diagram or blueprint of the pineal gland. So the priests were talking about piercing and going into the veil. They didn't mean physically, but in the church, that altar is a representation of the veil, okay? That little round, if you've ever been in an Orthodox church, it's a little round area covered by a curtain, and it's representing the veil, okay? Now, through the veil, through meditation, you're able to astral project on your Merkaba, and you can navigate the other planes of existence, the ethereal plane, the astral plane, the etheric plane. These are abilities that humans at one time had before they descended into sin, okay? Sin, meaning our chakras got all out of alignment, okay? And we got too distorted. And to find our way back, we have to balance our chakras through right thought, right? By having perfect control over our emotions and perfect control over our logical mind, right? So we descended from a high vibration, okay, into an animal body, which is a lower, denser vibration, living here on the 3D. Now, our process through the ages has been for the soul to find its way back out to that higher vibration and to eventually ghost this animal body, right? Okay, now that we got that, we are at a stage right now in our humanity and our development where all of us are supposed to be becoming activated, and we're going back to the way we used to operate before we completely descended into an animal state. And that means at one time, as we descended into an animal state, we lost the additional abilities and senses that we had, telepathy and other things like that, like Atlantis, talking about like during Atlantis or Lemurian times. These were real errors, okay? But we've descended and those genetics got turned off, but they're still latent inside of us. Right now is the time where it should be a normal thing for all of us to regularly, like on a regular basis, I'll meet you on the astral plane. We should be able to traverse between the astral plane, the ethereal plane, like it's nothing, at will. Anybody, we should be able to just sit down, cross our legs, go into a meditative state, and ride our Merkaba between the planes. It's all part of this one universe, okay? It's all part of our existence, okay? And that's where we're all supposed to be with humanity right now. We should be able to easily, like we go from state to state and country to country, we're supposed to be able to go from physical to spiritual like it's nothing. All of us can do it. But the powers that be wanted to get ahead of the gun because they wanted to be able to run things on the physical plane, but they also want to run everything on the spiritual planes as well. So while we were all being shoved down our throats with very strict religious dogma that would program us not to study, not to learn, and block us from the information about our spiritual body connected to our physical bodies, and to put us in a completely different, send us in a completely different direction, the military around the world have been studying these other planes of existence and working with technology to find ways to traverse those planes and to control the spiritual planes. Now, those people, reptilian people that run the world and that are in the military, they have kind of seized control of those planes of existence, right? While trying to keep us stuck in religious dogma to block us from it, right? And block us from knowledge of our bodies by demonizing it. And they instituted something that I've heard Dr. Phil Valentine refer to as light code lockdown, which means the people that are spiritually ranked, that are really supposed to be traversing those spiritual planes of existence, they targeted you first, and they targeted you and your family and community the hardest, so that they know whoever runs the spiritual realm and can set things up on the spiritual realm, the spiritual realm dictates what happens on the physical realm. So they've been trying to control you, the ones that have the light and the power to set things in place on the spiritual realm, so that they could take your power from you and they could move about on those planes. Okay. Right now, there are two people specifically working with secret society and occult that are attacking you from one of the spiritual planes. They attack you from the spiritual plane. The military has technology that you can put on your temple, just like in Black Mirror series, and it can instantly project your consciousness into these planes of existence without you having to do meditation. Now, the old-fashioned way of doing it was, spiritual people would just meditate, and then they would, with their chakras in alignment, they would just go ahead and mount their Merkaba, and they could traverse those planes like it was nothing. And there are people that have a spiritual ranking that are supposed to be able to do that right now as well. So you can maintain balance and order in the world by governing what happens on those spiritual planes. They found all of you and put you on light code lockdown. Some of you they injected with things like me, and others they've been spraying things, chemtrails, and seeding the clouds, the skies, putting chemicals in your food, trying to block the light codes from the sun, delivering it to the food that you put in your body, blocking you from the sun. It's been all out war to stop you from getting to the physical plane. Now, that brings me to the title of the video today. Right now, you have people that are spiritually attacking you from these other planes of existence, okay? And the whole key for them is, the whole key to their existence is to do things on the physical realm to you that are an injustice, and to control the entire government with corruption to the point where they're constantly baiting you and teasing you and want to have you running on a treadmill behind a carrot on a stick. You understand? Trying to get justice. In other words, if they stole your home, your land, your money, if they've stolen your inheritance money, if they are doing an injustice to you, and you're going to the police and the FBI trying to get somebody to listen to you, and then they will put videos out. You're about to get justice. This is about to happen. This is about to happen, to get you worked up and to get you to try to have it happen quicker, and to try to seek people out who did what, and then go to courthouses only for them to be childish and play in your face. And if you demand at a courthouse, a SSI office, or any government institution to see documents, paperwork, or to try to get the system to work for you, they're trained to just be childish with you and say it's nothing in the computer. And then if you contest it, they'll call security on you and lock you up. You understand? All of this right now is designed to keep you chasing on a treadmill and distracted. They want to keep you distracted from because money is not going to matter. In a couple more years, money is going to mean nothing at all. Everything's going to have to do with your energy, you being a magician, you being able to manifest what you can do with your energy. Everything's going to be strictly about your ability to manifest your creative energy. So people need to be working on getting an alignment. Okay? So these things are a distraction. They want to make you think you're about to get justice so that you start pursuing judges and lawyers and pursuing justice in their system. And then all they're going to do is keep setting the goalpost further and further away and playing games with you. You understand? That's what they're there for, to distract you. But Jesus said the kingdom is within. And the kingdom within is through meditation. And through meditation, you align your chakras and you're going to break through their barriers, and you are going to be able to travel on your light body to these planes of existence they're attacking you from. And this is what they were trying to keep you from. And you're going to destroy them. You understand? You have the power. They don't. But they studied, the governments and scientists and militaries, they studied these other planes of existence and how to control things from them. But they can't control it without your light. It's a certain type of sacred energy and light that they need to do things on the spiritual realm. And you have it. So what they're doing is they're keeping you distracted with injustices on the physical plane that you're never going to get justice from, chasing them. And they're using, in the meantime, your energy to set things on the spiritual plane. And they're hoping to keep you distracted, which is why right now, pursuing these people is a waste of time. What you need to do is go within, like Jesus said. Jesus said there's a whole kingdom within. The word kingdom he's talking about is a world. Just like you have a whole entire 3D world with a government, schools, hospitals, bus stations, people, communities, and tribes. It's the same thing on the spiritual realm. It's a whole real world there. But to get to it, you have to go within, which means you have to meditate and pierce the veil. So the message for you today is these people, they're just playing with you about giving you justice. They gave me a good reference. And I don't know if anybody ever heard of a book, but there's a book called Caps for Sale. It's a children's book that I read at the library when I was a little girl. And it was about an Italian merchant that sold caps. You know, those old-fashioned 1940 caps. And he walked to the town with a whole bunch of caps on his head every day. And he would be like, caps for sale, caps for sale. And one day he took a nap by a tree and went to sleep. And when he woke up, all his caps were gone. And it was a whole bunch of monkeys. A whole bunch of monkeys had took his caps and they put the caps on his head, and they were all in the tree. All the monkeys was in the tree. And he started jumping up and down, and he said, "You monkeys, give me back my cap." And the monkeys imitated him. They started jumping up and down, mimicking his moves. And then he got pissed off and punched in the air and was like, "You monkeys, give me back my caps." And then the monkeys responded by imitating him, by punching in the air. And then he kicked the rock and the monkeys kicked their feet. Everything that he did, the monkeys just were imitating him while teasing and mocking him from the tree with his caps on his head. And finally, the one cap he had on his head, he threw it on the ground. And when he did that, the dumbass monkeys copied him and they took their cap off and threw it on the ground, and he got all those caps back. The spirit brought that to my attention. Let me tell you, you can learn a lesson in anything. I don't care if you learned it when you were 3 years old. What they told me was, because these people are mocking you and mirroring you, the more evidence you present them of things they took for you and injustices they're doing to you, they're only going to mock you and jump up and down in your face, because they're not. You got stupid ass judges that literally are committing crimes in your face, and they're like, "Who's gonna arrest me?" We're all in on it, you know. They're mocking you all right now. A whole bunch of y'all, they're literally mocking. But when you let it go, they're gonna have to let it go. Because the one thing that they don't want to happen is for you to go within. They want you to stay focusing on trying to get justice from them. The only real justice you're going to get is by going into the kingdom within. Go to the kingdom within through meditation. Now, it might ramp up the spiritual warfare because they don't want you to know the kingdom is within. They don't want you to understand that the only justice in 2026 and beyond you're going to get is if you can dominate the spiritual realm. And you have all the power. That's why they were so invested in controlling the power, which is you. You understand? The only thing missing is you on those other planes of existence that you belong on, that they've been blocking you from. And that's what's going on right now. So take it how you want. But the message they're giving me is, don't chase these people begging them no more. They're going to get sick. They're going to get cancer. These people are going to be getting cancer and all kinds of diseases. Their children are going to be dying in the coming months. They're going to be becoming homeless. They're going to have their homes burned down. They're going to be dealing with earthquakes and floods. All kinds of terrible things are about to happen to them because they're getting karma anyway. Okay. But even while they're getting karma, they're still not going to give you justice, because they're all infected with entities. That's what they told me. These people all literally have monkey entity attachments on them, literally, that will do nothing but mock you. Like, they'll mock you while they're dying, okay? And instead of wasting your energy fussing and, I don't believe the government is this corrupt, forget about them. They're not in charge of nothing. You are. Understand, you need to get to those other planes. We all need to be meditating. We all of us that they wanted to control, because they wanted to utilize your energy to control things on those higher planes. And they're on those planes with karmics through modern technology that they use. We need to get to those planes because we're the ones that have the power they wanted to use as human batteries, and we need to destroy them on those other spiritual planes of existence. We have the power to wipe them out. And when we wipe them out, then we can set things and get any justice we want. And that's how it's going to happen. That's the message. So let's go ahead. What is the general collective message you're giving me today? That's what they told me. And in my shuffle, they said, well done. Here we go. The Dakini of jewels, your energy. This is talking about the subconscious mind. I cannot make it up. Right now, they've been trying to hold you down in dogmatic religions, closed-minded, for as long as they could, because they didn't want you to find out they were using your energy to manifest everything on the spiritual plane. Because had you found that out, you'd be like, well, I can use my own energy and go up there. It's the spiritual plane. The physical plane is nothing but a carbon copy of the spiritual plane, basically. So all you have to do is access it. And that's what all this warfare is about. Stopping you from accessing the spiritual plane with your own power, in control of your own power. Let's go. Okay. So I have the full moon in reverse. Somebody thought that they had some power. They were going to use the energy of this full moon to do something. I guess they're a bozo. They'll never be as powerful as you. But yeah, somebody thinks that they were keeping something hidden that they did, but it was not, with the moon in reverse. But again, whoever you are, no matter what they do, ignore them right now. They want to distract you from expanding your auric field, which is your protection. And they want to distract you from astral projecting. They want to distract you from your Merkaba. They want to keep you trying to get justice outside when Jesus said the kingdom is within. Okay? Don't let them distract you. Do not let them distract you. The only way you'll get justice is by going within. Now, I have the Hermit Virgo energy, and it's in reverse. The three of double Vajras, okay? I believe this talks about a teacher here. Yes, the three of double Vajras talks about the best teacher is not one that criticizes, but ignores negativity. Ooh, thank you. Come through, Spirit. But I'm gonna read it to you. But this talks about the best teachers are ones that ignore the negativity when their students are doing something wrong, and give energy and attention to when they do, and praise when something is done right. And the best example is for you to be the goal for your life and your results. To be an example of what the goal is, the teacher's goal. The example of that is if I'm with you because I want you to train me how to have a muscle ripped flat stomach, and you have a big gut, no offense, something, then you're not an example of the goal. You understand? If you're the teacher, look like or your life or energy should look like the example of whatever you're teaching. If you're a financial planner, then your finances need to be in order. You understand? You can't be a financial disaster and be someone else's financial. You understand? And it's talking about the subconscious mind here. All right, Holy Divine Spirit, what are the messages? Please and thank you. What do you think with the gang stalking of the past? All those gunshots in the air are why, if they're shooting guns, like when I was in Georgia, every time I would meditate, they would shoot guns in the air. Every single time. That's how you know you're in a matrix. Every single time I would meditate, they would start shooting. The Mexicans would start shooting guns in the air. Only when I meditate, and it was because I was like, I knew it was foolishness, because I was like, why are you shooting the guns in the air instead of shooting me? You understand? That's how you know it's nothing but entities that are dumb, that are trying to distract you and trying to invoke fear in you, but they're powerless. They won't do anything to you, and they can't. That's the reason they don't shoot you. They can only shoot guns in the air and do distractions, but they will never shoot you. You understand? These are all distractions to keep you focused outwardly. Like, let me go complain to the police. They're shooting a gun in the air and exhaust time and energy, with foolishness instead of meditating. Let's go. What are the messages? I have heart chakra, prosperity in reverse. I saw this pop up. Crown chakra and consciousness. Yes. Yes, baby. All right, let's get it. So I have heart chakra and consciousness, and heart chakra and crown chakra. What is crown chakra, please and thank you? Y'all just keep on meditating. I don't care what your situation looks like right now. Keep on meditating, because as you meditate, you get more and more in alignment. And the things that you need and want, you will manifest for yourself in the physical. That's it. Anything that you need, God and the universe knows what your needs are. But in order for what you desire to happen, you have to be in alignment. So they know the more out of alignment that they keep you with distractions, doing goofy things up around you, the harder it is for you to manifest, meaning for things to go in your favor surrounding things. But the more that you meditate and withdraw from the outside world and go to the kingdom within, the more your desires are in alignment, and they are able to travel to the ethers, your prayers, and get manifested. You understand? If your chakras are all distorted, then that makes it hard for your desires and wishes and prayers to reach where they need to go. It's like the Matrix. They did not want them to reach the telephone so that they could get out the Matrix and back to the ship. You understand? The ship, of course, representing your pituitary gland, the people in it, as I've heard Dr. Phil talk about before, the pituitary gland, your pineal gland, and other parts of the brain, and how your biology works with like spirit science. Okay. They needed to reach a phone in order to get back to the ship. Okay. And what that was representation of going into a meditative state and being able to pierce the veil. That's what the phone represented. But there were agents everywhere trying to block them from the phone and trying to distract them. And there was a woman with a sexy red dress trying to distract them. Everything was there to literally distract them from finding the phones they needed to get on in order to get out the matrix, which represents you being able to meditate and to connect. What is crown chakra? Please and thank you. I won't. They said not to forget to read this to y'all real quick. All right. Poor balance and coordination. Frequent migraines and spell work being done on the crown chakra. All right. There's two of them here. This one and this one. And that one. Okay. Lack of direction in life. Cessation of spiritual growth. Blocked or damaged too much meditation and energy prematurely channeled in the youth to the mid-20s. It develops for most people before death. Okay. So, you know, your crown chakra right before you die opens all the way up. That opens you up to everything in the universe. And you can see your past lives, every manifestation your soul has been in. You know, you get to see everything from your past life, like the ghost of Christmas past. Okay. And that happens right before you die when your crown chakra opens. Now, somebody has a damaged or blocked crown chakra because they did too much meditation and they released too much energy prematurely in their somewhere between their youth and their mid-20s. Okay. Someone, cessation of spiritual growth, lack of direction in life. Someone's been doing spell work on someone's crown chakra, so they'll have frequent migraines, poor balance, and coordination. What is the heart chakra? Please and thank you. Heart chakra, please and thank you. The psychological manifestation of imbalance in the heart chakra is demanding, an attitude of coldness, overly critical. Practice mindfulness, self-love, Connect with your emotions authentically. And anger. It's already on the page. All right, listen up real quick. The three of double vajras. A teacher passes on a written text to a student. This card represents support and guidance. In yogic practice, there is a close relationship between the teacher or guru and the student. The teacher passes on more knowledge than what is written, more than instruction in the practice of yoga, and more than words can convey. The best teacher is one who is an example of the goal, who is enlightened. Enlightenment is contagious. To be in the presence of unconditional love is to resonate unconditional love. To list what not to do, to complain, and to draw attention to what is done wrong helps to promote frustration and negativity. When we explain what is desired and praise the student for achieving it, the student begins to understand the goal. This is teaching. When the teacher is one with the goal, teaching becomes effortlessly. Okay? So, it's self-explanatory, but I can also understand how those of you all out there that actually signed a contract to be here as a teacher in this lifetime, to help people to gain enlightenment, and you don't have to have the title teacher that man gives you. Your life could actually you could be a lecturer, or your life could actually be the goal. But part of working towards self-mastery is just being an example of what the goal is, but being able to control your anger. Because I'll be the first to tell you, it is not easy at all when you're trying to attain enlightenment and you got people trying to kill you, actively trying to kill you while you're doing it. It's like you're in charge of teaching somebody that keeps on trying to punch you in your stomach and kick you in your ass and punch you in your face. But that's your student you got to teach. And it's like you trying to teach them, but you're trying to defend yourself at the same time because they're trying to kill you and take you out. It's like you got to find a balance. You have to find a balance, be like the damn Pope. You got to be like the damn Pope and teach from behind a bulletproof, encasement. Okay. But nonetheless, y'all understand what I'm talking about. A lot of us are ascended masters or soon to be ascended masters. We're not perfect. We still got a lot of work to do. A lot of us are teachers. Empress Love, you know what I'm talking about. But we are still refining ourselves. But some of the people that you volunteered your soul to come here and teach, those are the same people that are actually trying to kill you and take your life and and I mean, like, trying to literally cause you physical pain, like literally trying to hit you with their car while you're trying to be an example of the goal. And there lies a challenge. Don't let anybody have physical proximity to you that is dangerous. But also, we have to find and regulate our anger and emotions in order to maintain balance, and myself included. And I'll be the first to tell you, that's a hell of a lesson, because I came up with a bunch of jokes, Jesus jokes last night, because I was thinking, I'm a wannabe comedian, and I was going to title this, Jesus had an overactive heart chakra. Child, I was going to name this, Jesus had an overactive heart chakra and he needed to set boundaries. Because I know damn well, he did not go to that cross with thorns lodged in his head, bleeding to death, talking about, I love you. Oh, forgive them, Father. They know not what they do. I said, I'm going to come up with my own version of the Bible stories that's a little more realistic on what they probably really sounded like when certain things were happening, like Joseph and Mary, the Immaculate Conception, what that conversation probably really looked like behind closed doors. You know what I mean? Samson and Delilah with the BBL or natural BBL, okay? And then Jesus carrying the cross with a thing of thorns and people spitting at him and being nasty to him. I don't think that Bible is being that accurate or telling the whole truth. I think they glamorize it a little bit. I think if you were to see some of these stories in person, it would be normal human reactions that you would see. Like, you know what? I love y'all and everything, and I understand, it's because you lost, and I do want God to forgive you, but F you, mother. You got one more time. Look, I already let you put this crown of thorns in my head and I'm bleeding to death, but you're going to come up here and kick me? I don't give a damn if that's a child. I'm about to stick my foot in that child's ass. I'm just saying. Okay, so the point is, as we traverse on this journey, we're going to have to ignore the distractions and go within. It's hard because some of these distractions are physical ones that look threatening coming toward you. Like Siddhartha, when he was trying to reach enlightenment, there was an army in his matrix coming toward him with arrows of fire, threatening to kill him. But nothing ever touched him because he understood that it was not real. So you got to get to a place where you're able to realize that nothing can hurt you. Okay. And the more that you have that realization and meditate and spiritually grow and expand your auric field, the less you will feel whatever attacks that they're sending toward you, the less you will feel them. They attack you because the demonic spirits inside of these people, they want to ignite anger inside of you. They want to ignite anger inside of you so that it will weaken your auric field. Okay. And that's a struggle for all of us. If somebody empty out your whole bank account, you can't pay your rent. Now you got to move out on the street in the dead of winter. And then they bribe people not to let you into a shelter. And now you looking for an airport or a train station to sleep in. And then while that's happening, they're trying to sneak up on you to try to see if they could kill you real quick. It's hard not to get angry about something like that. You understand? That's why I'm trying to tell you, this plane, this 3D realm that we're on, it's not easy. It's not easy at all. But we got to do our best, myself included, to try to stay focused on going to the kingdom within. And the more that you get in alignment to access the kingdom within through meditation, the greater your auric field will expand and the greater your protection will be. And any type of attack sent toward you, you will not even feel it. All you have to do is continue to ascend for yourself and let people watch you ascend and ignore what they do because they're only playing in your face. All right, let's go, Holy Spirit. What is the QUAN Yin Oracle card before I break these down? But that doesn't mean that they're not going to get karma. That absolutely does not mean these people are not going to get karma. These people are going to get cancer. These people, they are going to lose children and lose their lives. They are going to lose their homes. And the reason is that's the energy they put out. They sold their souls and allowed entities to take over their vessel. They sold their souls and allowed entities to take over their vessels. All right, what is the QUAN Yin Oracle card, please and thank you? Now, when I talk about consequences for these people doing what they do, the only people that get defensive are people that are doing it. You notice that? Literally, the only people that get defensive, well, no, you shouldn't wish that. Nobody's wishing nothing on you. That's what you asked for. You understand? Everything happening to you, you asked for that. You asked for that when you became a willing participant in attacking and projecting against innocent people that have never done you any wrong. That's what you signed up for. We're just bringing it to your attention. The only people that will contest that are people that know that they were sending death spells, people that know they were stealing from you, people that know they were doing spell work to hold you back and to harness your energy. And yes, you get consequences for that. Well, you should. And it's so funny. The people that will speak up the most and say you're wrong for talking about their consequences are the same people that are trying to kill you. Ain't that a trip? You're not supposed to say that, while we're trying to kill you. You're supposed to be on the side of light while we're on the side of dark. You're supposed to encourage us to do better while we try to kill you. Play your role. No, I'm going to tell you what your consequence is about to be, baby. I'm going to just let you know what. So maybe your children won't be as dumb as you. Maybe they'll hear and learn from it and they won't repeat your mistake. Let me tell y'all something. Somebody got my live yesterday and was like, people, they'll eventually pay for what they did. They'll pay for what they did, but you shouldn't say that. And when I pulled cards to see who it was somebody that had sent a death spell that was doing death spells on somebody. The person that left the comment, I deleted them, but they were like, you shouldn't say that. And I pulled their energy and they were one of the ones that was sending death spells, that's a part of the cult. Ain't it a trip how the same people in these cults will sit up there and watch you that are trying to kill you and then get mad at you and be like, you're not supposed to talk like that. You're supposed to encourage us to do better. We don't want you projecting that energy that we put out to you. We want you to play the role of the angel because we need energy and encouragement to do better. No, sweetheart, you're going to hell in a handbasket. You're going to get cancer. You'll probably die a slow death, a painful one too. You're going to lose your home. You're going to lose everything. You might lose your legs, your limbs, your arms, and everything. And look, they'll still turn around and attack you. But that's what it's going to be. You're going to lose your favorite grandchild. Oh, well, your stupidity. And no, I don't regret saying that. I said what I said. I didn't say I wished it on you. I said that's what you asked for because that's the energy that you put out. Sure. Well, pray for me. No. Why would we want to give you more energy to attack us? You made your choice. All right. This is what popped out. Sisters of the rising sun. You are a highly creative being with the ability to help raise the vibration of consciousness on this planet through your creative projects and dreams. Remain open to other souls joining forces with you, just like the sisters of the rising sun, who bring great energy to help humanity through their group endeavors. When you allow for aligned group effort, wonderful things can happen. So that means in the near future, you'll be aligning yourself with other like-minded people. All right. Holy Divine Spirit, tell me about the Hermit in reverse. What is this Hermit in reverse energy? They're having a tower right now. Somebody's having a tower right now that worked together with a Taurus or a Hierophant in the reverse. This could be a local authority figure with the government, could be police or military police or whatever. They tried to cause an imbalance to somebody, but what's the justice card, please? But it got illuminated. Yeah, they got caught, and that's justice. Whatever someone just tried to do, it got caught. Maybe they did something overnight with the moon card here, and it's in reverse. Yeah, it got revealed, okay? Tell me about this heart chakra. Somebody's burden right now. King of Pentacles reverse. So there might be someone here that's overly critical. They have an attitude of coldness. They're demanding and they're angry. this King of Pentacles reverse could be earth energy, or any sign. This is someone that's overly materialistic, stuck in the matrix, and they'll do anything for money, and they lack integrity because they're losing money, prosperity in reverse. Somebody loses money every time they attack you. This person might, right now, they might have frequent headaches, poor balance and coordination. What is spell work done on the crown chakra? Somebody in the Nine of Swords that stressed out, a Page of Pentacles. Oh, wow. So there could have been a younger person that was trying to spiritually attack you with crown chakra attacks. And right now they're stressed out because they messed themselves up. Thank you. Okay. So there's a younger person that was hired to crown chakra attack somebody, but it backfired. And this person is not ready to do energy work with their crown chakra, because they wouldn't be attacking you if they've already done healing work with the lower chakras. So that means they have raised their kundalini energy prematurely, and they raised too much of it, and they've damaged their crown chakra. See, you can't sit up there and force that kundalini energy up. You can force it, but you can damage your crown chakra. And what they're doing irresponsibly, and they're going to get karma for it, is they're taking in these young people and they're trying to turn them into evil spiritual warriors. They're trying to turn them into like a spiritual military to go around and attack people so they can get away with crimes on earth, stealing from people and taking from people and killing people. They've created a spiritual military, but they're going to get karma because they are misguiding the young people. And they have these young people raising up this kundalini energy to use as a weapon against people that have done nothing, done them no wrong. And because they're operating with blocked chakras, because they're operating out of fear, all the other chakras are blocked and distorted. So when that, because when your chakras are in alignment, when they're already in alignment because you've done shadow work, when you meditate, that energy, it flows up, and it flows up easily with no problem, no effort. All you got to do is breathe, and it naturally just glides right up like it's going through a straw. You don't have to do too much. You understand? Because your chakras are in alignment, and there will be no blockages. It flows straight up and out the crown chakra, and does what it's supposed to do. Okay, it sharpens your consciousness awareness. It helps your throat. The ether helps you to speak out your manifestations, sharpens your perception, intuition, all of it. But when you haven't done any healing work and you operate out of fear and you have evil intentions to attack somebody, the energy is not going to smoothly flow upward. You literally have to do yoga, breath yoga, and then it's like trying to squeeze that energy through a really thin coffee straw, because it's so many blockages. You have to keep on breathing and pulling that energy up, and it takes a lot of work to pull that energy up with the blockages in the other chakras. You understand? So you're forcing that energy up, and by forcing that energy up, it prematurely all floods into the crown chakra and causes damage. Okay, and that's what they're training these young people to do. So whoever this person is that crown chakra attacked you, they have a cessation of spiritual growth. They've damaged their crown chakra now. They're experiencing frequent migraines. They have a lack of direction in life and poor balance and coordinations, which is all things that you develop in a healthy way when you have a balanced crown chakra. And what is consciousness? And don't let me forget today at the end of the read to pull the Eternal Crystal Oracle cards. What is consciousness? Someone did not get what they were expecting last night off of the full moon. This could possibly be a warlock that keeps popping up. It could be a Cancer warlock that orchestrated something with an Aquarius, child, and a Libra. The same energies that were on this table yesterday and every day. Yeah, they work together. So a Cancer warlock, a Libra, and an Aquarius all got together to spiritually attack you under the full moon. What's the Lovers? And a Gemini, because they don't know what direction to go with some type of injustice that may have been done to you. Okay, but whoever you are, don't worry about trying to finagle justice and trying to get people in the court to do the right thing and trying to. The karma is going to take care of them. Right now, what you need to do is just focus on meditation. What you need to do is focus on meditation. Focus on keeping or getting your chakras in alignment and building up your spiritual strength and power. Because in a few more years, that's going to be the only thing that matters. Money will mean absolutely zero, zilch, nothing. In a few more years, some of y'all might not even need food no more because of the way your body is going to start operating. There are things that are evolving in your biology that's supposed to come online right now because there are things coming undone that were supposed to be blocking you all from evolving into other abilities that you once had, telepathy being one of them. And some of those things are going to be coming online. Another thing is some of you all might even be able in the near future be able to go without food. Like literally, whatever your body needs to sustain itself, you'll be able to get it through breath yoga. Like you'll be full of energy, you'll be very strong, and you'll need minimum food, minimum to no food at all, literally, because of the way your body is crystallizing and changing. Some of you all will be able to damn near live off of oxygen through breath yoga. There were times when I wasn't under spiritual attack and I was really, really on point with my meditation. And I could go a really, really long time without food, without thinking of food, without feeling hungry or anything, because I was going off of like literally my energy. And that was it, because I was so sharp and I wasn't being spiritually attacked at that time. And so in alignment, it was like my body was operating off of another wavelength. You know, it wasn't operating off of, you know, food and the things the carnal body needs, you know. But then I started dating. Biggest mistake in my life. Whenever you are starting to get on your spiritual path or back on it, especially if you're really, really focused, they want you to be, your mind to be on like romantic love or on a fantasy, or they'll send someone to date you. This often happens when you're younger to distract you when you're on a spiritual path. What is the energy crown in this read, please and thank you? What is the energy crown in this read, please and thank you? Always remain open to love, but with yourself. I mean, others too, if that's what you're here for. But always remain open to love, meaning just love on yourself completely and stay focused. Right now in 2026, we have to stay focused. So important right now. What is the energy crown in this read? All right, I got the King of Pentacles. Somebody is stressed out right now because they were supposed to sacrifice you and it was supposed to happen real fast under this full moon. Okay, ciao. And what is the obstacle? 2 cards. Give me 2 cards for the obstacle, please, and thank you. This Hermit energy, that's Virgo energy. Somebody is the wounded warrior. Yeah, because not only were you aware that they were going to come for you, there could have been a Gemini or someone that they partnered up with here with the Lovers that's overly emotional that they made a spiritual offer with. But the obstacle is, 1, you were aware that they were going to attack you under the full moon. And 2, you were not in a mental imprisonment at all. You might have been sitting somewhere, sipping wine, eating popcorn. watching your favorite show or something. What happened in the recent past? Please and thank you. Give me 2 cards for the recent past. I got the Hierophant reversed. Give me another card for the recent past, please and thank you. Okay, so there could be an authority figure in your community. All right. So they might have somebody that might be like this little page energy. They are a real one. They stand on business. So they might have somebody that might have a reputation for doing something. Okay. I'll clarify that one in a minute. This might be this young person. So this might be this young person who has a damaged crown chakra that somebody could have sent on you. Tell me more about the King of Pentacles. Give me 2 cards for what's going on now with this King of Pentacles. Oh, King of Cups. Okay. Somebody could have a Pisces placement in their chart. They could have been working together with an old friend of theirs. Give me 2 cards for this Hermit energy. Wow, really? Oh, okay. So this person with a reputation, this might be this Capricorn energy. Okay. Somebody is trying to end a conflict for a Capricorn. Okay, got it. Okay. So this is a friend of this Capricorn right here. Okay, got it. And this Hermit might be an occultist at the NSA that put the large amount of money on your head. Somebody put a contract on somebody's head. A large amount of money. They put a large amount of money on your head. And their son is a warlock. And they were working with a huge cult to take you down because you're a big fish. Okay. And they have not been able to take you down in however many years they've been coming for you. The Capricorn is a part of this cult here. And this is the person that needs your energy. Several other people too, but mainly this Capricorn. It was supposed to be some kind of destiny swap with this Capricorn energy. So they're very desperate right now because this Hermit lost a lot of money. This Capricorn is desperate because they're about to be cast into the street because someone can't marry them and they can't be in a certain position unless they have your power. Okay. So they have sequestered, I heard, whoever this younger energy is. So this must be a friend of theirs. Okay. And this must be the person who has a damaged crown chakra now. Okay. And tell me more about that. Tell me more about the situation at hand right now. I have the King of Swords. Somebody could be getting real about the situation being realistic, that you cannot be backstabbed and betrayed, the 10 of Swords reversed. And now they're waiting for something. They're waiting for an Aquarius to illuminate something. Okay, got it. So there's somebody here being real about the situation now. The King of Swords is someone that's not thinking and acting out of emotion and trying to do creative thinking or emotional gymnastics. Okay. You understand, when a person is in King of Swords energy, they're moving away and shying away from being optimistic, because otherwise, if you're working on a project trying to get something done that cannot be done, but you're still trying to be optimistic, what you're doing is emotional mental gymnastics, because all you have is hope and a prayer and a wing, and that's it. You know, there are no facts that suggest that what you're trying to accomplish can actually be accomplished, but you're doing emotional gymnastics and taking leaps and bounds of hope. Okay, somebody's no longer in that energy. The King of Swords is intelligence, it's mathematics. Okay. And something that is just the emotions don't add up. They can't backstab and betray you. They haven't been able to for many years now. And somebody is operating out of logic now instead of being optimistic anymore. These are the facts. That's what masculine energy is about. Masculine energy is about mathematics, intellect, thinking, facts. You understand? So with this King of Swords, somebody is in this energy and they know you can't be backstabbed and betrayed. So now they're just waiting and expecting for an Aquarius, the sun, to illuminate something to you. But don't worry about nothing these people are doing. Just focus on meditating and the kingdom within. Because in a couple of years, that's the only thing that's going to matter. Okay? All right. So tell me more about this King of Pentacles here that's stressed out. Why are they stressed? Why is this King of Pentacles stressed out? Okay. They're stressed out about a Capricorn. Okay. Why is this King of Pentacles stressed out about this Capricorn? Why are they stressed out about this Capricorn? Because they couldn't create a conflict to trap you. So this could be someone from your past. This could be a family member, someone you dated. This could be someone from your community. This is someone that has interacted with you personally. I'm clarifying them with this Pisces energy. So they might have a Pisces placement in their chart. They're saying to me they could also have Aries placement in their chart. And the Knight of Cups is here is because of their friendship with this Capricorn. Okay. The Nine of Pentacles reverse. Okay. Somebody's getting karma. What's the Nine of Pentacles reverse? Ooh. What is this Nine of Pentacles reverse? Yeah, they were supposed to help do some kind of crime. They were supposed to help an Aquarius get away with a crime by making you homeless. Okay. And they were contracted by this Capricorn, and they're friends with this Capricorn. Okay. Or they're friends through a mutual friend with this Capricorn. Okay. So because remember, it's a whole entire cult here we're dealing with. So whoever this King of Pentacles, King of Cups is, they're telling me they might have an Aries placement too. They might be a friend through a third party. This could be that Cancer Warlock that was in a marriage to this Capricorn. And they were all trying to get away with the crime for an Aquarius of making you homeless so that they could pull some kind of crime off. Okay. And that's why they're stressed out. The Queen of Wands reverse, because somebody's heartbroken about someone that leads with their sexual energy. Something ended completely with the Queen of Wands reverse. This would be like someone that's overly sexually promiscuous and they use sex to manipulate people. Okay, whether it's how they dress, they look, the promise of sex, or whatever. That's the Queen of Wands reverse. Now I have the Death card. Clarify what this Death card is with the Queen of Wands reverse. Clarify that Death card. Did someone die? Oh! Someone died, or someone either died or they're dying. Oh! Who's the Queen of Wands reverse? Oh, hold on. Y'all know I'll be nosy. Who's this King of Wands or Queen of Wands reverse? Someone's foster brother or foster sister? Who is this Death card? Queen of Wands. They were their business partner. A Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Oh, a Scorpio. Somebody's brother. In the NSA, somebody might be Puerto Rican. Somebody might be West African. Clarify that Death card. The Ten of Swords. Someone's backstabbed and betrayed. With that Death card. A kitchen witch with a low IQ. Okay. Okay. So they might be about to kill. They might be about to take the life of a kitchen witch with a low IQ, a hacker, a scammer. Somebody was working with the FBI. He or she to work against you. This Chinese person right here. Okay. They were all business partners. So they're in their head about a kitchen witch with, they're in their head that Queen of Wands reverse is a kitchen witch with a low IQ. Oh baby, where's my phone? Do they have balloons on here? Oh baby, I'll give myself a heart and 100, and happy days are here again. Celebrate good time. Come on. We gonna celebrate. We gonna celebrate. Right? That's me doing that, y'all. Where my balloons at? You ain't, child. I'll put the balloons in the air. Damn it. Let me put the balloons in the air. Damn it. I know I'm a damn fool. Yes. Yes. There you go. Shit. That's me. What Jesus say? The mountains will cry out if the people don't. I'm the mountain, damn it. So I don't know. That kitchen witch with a low IQ might be about to. Okay. The one that kept attacking you, that thought it was cute to try to cause you a death, and everybody was backing and supporting them. All right. Yeah, they were working together with the FBI. That ain't right. To make you homeless with an Aquarius. Thank you. That's what they wanted me to say. They knocked the cards over to show me this again. Okay. Yeah. This kitchen witch with a low IQ that only knows how to pop her throat chakra. They were working with an Aquarius and the FBI, your government that you pay taxes to make you homeless. Like literally to make you homeless. Like, and then QUAN, you supposed to pray for us. You supposed to pray for our healing. You're not supposed to say we're going to get cancer and we're going to die a rotten death. Only we allowed. It's a one-way thing. Only we're allowed to talk about bad things happening to you. But we don't like how it feels. We feel sensitive. We don't like how it feels when you actually say about those things happening to us. Like, can you believe these people are so retarded and demonic that they feel sensitive when you talk about the exact same things that they want for you, that they write on a damn petition with an old-fashioned 40s ink pen that you dip like this, licking their lips, salivating and playing with themselves. Oh, I can't wait. When this happens, we're all going to have a big orgy with each other and masturbate and just celebrate. I can't wait till this happens. Like, and then when you get to talking about, no, you're going to be the one that dies. Your body's going to rot with cancer from the inside out. Wherever you go, try to run and hide with whatever money you stole, no matter, it's going to flood out. And then you're going to rot from the inside in the hospital. And then the hospital is going to shut down on you. And you're going to have to climb your way out the hospital deserted because a flood's going to hit the whole community. And no one's going to be there to work with you or help you or change your bag or anything. You know, they get sensitive. They want to get all sensitive, like, I feel sensitive about you saying that. That's such a harsh thing to say. This is the person that wrote that down. That's what they wanted to happen to you. This is the person that's still actively trying to kill you, feeling sensitive about you saying it to them because it doesn't feel good when it's being directed toward them. Even though it's their own energy, it don't feel good when they're imagining themselves that happening to it. You know, the cozy, good, happy, orgasmic feeling goes away, and they're like, "Wait a minute! Don't talk to me that way. That makes me feel sensitive." I swear for God, you kiss my whole ass. But you want us to keep on blessing your ass while you actively trying to cause all kind of calamity, damage, and destruction in our children's lives and our lives. You want us to be prayerful for you. No, we're going to live a good life, okay? And we'll set an example for you. But I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not going to lie to you about consequences at all. So either way, this King of Cups, they might have like, I'm getting someone might even have like a Pisces moon sign, Aries sun. They might be a King of Pentacles type energy. They're stressed out because they were supposed to work with this Aquarius and a kitchen witch with a low IQ that only knows how to pop her throat chakra. But now she only know how to click her jaw because she probably hitting the pipe. But nonetheless, and they were working with the FBI to try to make you homeless. Okay. And the conflict is over. The Five of Wands reversed, and they couldn't do it. So what's the obstacle right now? Beside whatever they thought they was doing last night. Yeah, so they tried to do a death spell last night under the full moon, but they couldn't pull it off. The Seven of Swords reversed here with the Magician. Okay. Yeah, they tried to pull off a death spell last night, and they're exhausted. They're still going because they're demons, but the Nine of Wands, but this Hermit is exhausted. Tell me more about this Hermit's involvement. Tell me more about this Hermit's involvement. This Hermit is very childish because they're stuck in a cycle with whoever this Aries, Pisces, King of Pentacles is. That's a friend to this Cancer Warlock who is married to this Capricorn right here. Okay? Yeah. All right. They're stuck in a cycle with them. What is this cycle that they're stuck in? Clarify the world, the world card reversed, because someone's overly emotional and they can't move to calmer waters about reversing and ending and doing the same thing over and over again to win at all costs. And they keep on trying to work on doing the same thing over and over and over again. This Hermit and this Aquarius. Let's get some clarity on who this Hermit is. We want to know. We want to know. We want to know. Collective wants to know who this Hermit is. Yeah. Yeah. Somebody might be from Kenya. I'm reaching back, getting my cards, and I pulled the card Kenya out. Somebody might be from Kenya, East Africa. Okay. Tell me, we want to know who this Hermit right here is that keeps popping out. This Hermit energy. Oh, no. This is long. Hey now, hey now. Woo! Hey now. Hey now. Woo! Who's it? Oh, East Africa. Okay. So there could be somebody from East Africa. They could be either Kenyan or Somalian. Who's this Hermit energy? Someone could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Oh, so they might actually be a Virgo. Someone might be Somalian. Somebody might be a Somalian Virgo. Somebody's name is Angela Broxton, a Virgo as well. Tell me, who's this Hermit Virgo here that's stuck in a cycle trying to do something to you over and over and over again? Someone might be Muslim. Somebody could be Indonesian. This Hermit energy, please. There could be several people in this Hermit energy. This is a friend of this Capricorn's. Okay. This Virgo Hermit. These are people working with your uncle, someone's son, two or more family members, a Mexican. These are co-workers. This is about a family and friend dynamic and your brother. Ciao. I'm telling you. And someone's name could be Angela Broxton, a Virgo as well. These people are stuck in a cycle attacking you over and over and over, over and over and over and over and over again. Who brother you talking about? Who brother is this? Somebody brother is homeless and can't recover. Who brother? Because they stuck in a cycle. Who brother is this that was greedy for money? Yup. Somebody's brother took a bribe, or someone told them what they would get in the end, a 10 of Pentacles. And now your brother is homeless. And what else did they say? Your brother is homeless and sad. Good for him. Serves him right. Whose brother is this? Tell me about this brother energy. Who brother is this? Someone that accepted an offer, Two of Cups. And they was not in a mental imprisonment about accepting the offer. They couldn't wait. Whoever your brother is, he ain't sugar honey iced tea. Your brother couldn't wait to accept an offer from a Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles could barely finish the offer before your brother said, yes, where do I start? Show me where to sign. Which brother is this? Holy Spirit for collective. Which brother is this? Someone broken, homeless, stuck in a cycle right now. A Libra. Woo! Somebody's brother might be a Libra. Somebody's brother might be a Libra. Good for his ass. Good for his ass. So whoever got a brother that might be like a Libra, good for his ass. Somebody brother is homeless now and broke and sad, and they couldn't wait to sacrifice whoever you are, their brother or sister, whoever it resonates with. Your brother couldn't wait. They didn't even have to finish the sentence. All they said was money and your name, and your brother said, I don't need to hear no more. Show me where to sign. You need blood? What you cut your arm for? Slow down, bruh. Slow down. Slow down. It's not even all that. I'll tell you what you need to do. Calm down. Go get some tissue and wipe that blood off your arm. Damn. I'll sign my name in blood. I'll do it. Somebody brother couldn't wait. Child, somebody brother just was too anxious. How much money am I going to get? Man, F my sister. All right, so these people are the wounded warrior because they're stuck in a cycle trying to sacrifice you over and over and over and over and over again. And as they're doing that and not taking action to give you what they stole or to leave you alone or disrupting your money or your job or career, don't worry about it. Don't ask nobody for nothing, because that's your energy going into something they're not going to do until divine timing allows it to happen. You understand? Do not invest any of your time, efforts, or energy into trying to beg any of these people to do the right thing. Karma, the wheels are already in motion. They're already getting their karma. Like right now, in real time, they're getting their karma. Nobody's going to see no money. All they're going to see is earthquakes, floods, devastation. There are people that took bribes and bought brand new cars. They're under mud in a flood zone right now. Listen to me. There are people that took money and were able to get a house, bribe money to do stuff to y'all, and to keep their mouth shut. The whole house got knocked down by a tornado. Y'all know I'm telling the truth. Y'all know I'm telling the truth. Somebody else, the whole foundation cracked the house in half after an earthquake of a place they moved into after they betrayed you. You better believe me. All these people are getting karma, and they still won't do right by you, even though they're getting karma. They'll say it was something else. Do not exhaust none of your energy trying to appeal to their higher nature to try to get them to do the right thing. The kingdom is within, is what Jesus said. Just keep doing your day-to-day grind and meditate. Find time to meditate every single day and to release negative energy, because you're only human. Y'all know I'm human too. Yes, love. I'm human too. I'm not perfect. You know, I'm still working on trying to regulate my emotions and stay in the energy of love when all this foolishness is happening. But those of y'all that have been dealing with heavy spiritual warfare, I mean heavy, like when they can't kill you spiritually, they try to come toward you to kill you physically sometime. I've been dealing with that to the point where I've been chased out of Georgia to Central Africa, and they chased me to Central Africa trying to physically and spiritually kill me. Okay? So I get to express emotion sometime and then bring it back into balance. You know, it's a process. I don't claim to be perfect. We all learning and growing here together as we traverse this weary journey, like in the old church song, you know, they used to say. Okay. So either way, these people are the wounded warrior still trying to come for you. Important thing is, don't allow them to distract you at all. Just stay focused on your goal. Stay focused on the kingdom within so that you can pierce the veil. Okay, you can break through all of the man-made chemtrails, chemicals in the air, the nano mess, all of the things that they're putting in the air for you to breathe in to shut down your DNA, the things they're putting in the food, them trying to destroy your water. All, by the way, everybody, make sure you have a whole bunch of extra water in the house right now. Just real quick, please, y'all, don't wait till the last minute and be like, I'll do it tomorrow. Tomorrow might be too late. Like the Winans song, tomorrow I'll give. Yeah, y'all know the song, the Winans. Tomorrow might be too late. Get your water in your house. Get it right now today and get a lot of it. If you have a stable place that you're in, stock up on water. Don't wait till it's too late. If you don't do nothing else, stock up on water, stock up on those tuna packets that come in, not the cans, but that tear package. Those last longer and they're less toxic than the cans. Stock up on dry, easy prepared food. Stock up on peanut butter and things that last a really long time. I'm just saying, water mostly. You can't survive without water because they're putting in your face right now that it's a threat out there that somebody might hack their computer systems that might affect them being able to put water out to everybody because they don't want to say it's the data centers, but you don't know what is possible that could happen. So you go on and get you water purifiers and stock up on water. Just keep it in your house. Water to flush toilet with, water to wash your body with, water to drink. Or they could be petty and turn your water off. You just don't know. But always stay prepared. I always stay prepared. If you stay ready, you don't got to get ready. Child, they got mad at me because I was meditating and ignoring what they were doing, and they turned my water off. But I've stocked up so much damn water. Child, I got so much water stocked up in the house. Baby, I am a military strategist, spiritualist. I promise you. I was ready for that. And I was expecting it. That's why I already have plenty of both drinking water, washing water, dumping, everything. Child, I already knew what they was going to do. But that's why I'm telling you all, even if the government doesn't do it, if you get to meditating and you're making a breakthrough to the kingdom within, what we're talking about, that's when they'll be like, no, they're too powerful to come up here on the astral plane. They'll whoop our ass. You understand? They don't want you on them planes. And then they'll start physically attacking your car or your home or banging on your door or something, anything to stop you from spiritually advancing, because they know that once mama come home, once mama get home, everybody getting an ass whooping. Okay. Tell me more now about the recent past, the magician, and this Hierophant. Tell me more about this Hierophant energy. Who's this Hierophant? Somebody's nephew. Someone could be a Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. Somebody might be Arab. Somebody's with the NSA. Okay, the Hierophant might be a boss or supervisor at the NSA. So this is somebody that might work for the NSA and they might hold some kind of a position of authority. Okay. And in the recent past, they thought if they did the spell work, it would work because they thought that they were more powerful than you and God. All right. So they didn't get away with it, but they were expecting to. They were really, really expecting to get away with it. Like, do you know who I am? Baby. And tell me more about this page. They're a real one. They stand on business. Tell me more about this page of wands, please. And thank you. Oh, the Hierophant reversed. Oh, so this could be a Taurus or a fire sign. That's who made the offer. Oh, okay, that's who traveled. Oh, okay. That's who traveled. Okay. So that's who traveled to make the offer against you. Someone traveled here, possibly from the DMV area. This could be like a supervisor with the NSA, and they traveled to wherever you are because They wanted to have boots on the ground and see why nobody was able to take you out. Like they're like, I've trained all these people. They know what they're doing. They know how to do it. I don't want to have to get up. You know, it's better to be thought of as a fool than to open up your mouth and remove all doubt. Another reason they didn't want to probably is what if they try and they fail? How will that make them look as a leader? And how will that make them look to everybody else if they fail along with their students or all the people working beneath them? Or another way of looking at it is that's confirmation of your spiritual ranking, regardless of what they might have told you. This person might have needed confirmation for themselves of who you are and your spiritual ranking. So this Hierophant traveled from the NSA. They probably stay in the DMV. They're telling me this person at the NSA, they might be African. This could be an African person at the NSA. The brown bald spot in the middle of their head right here, that's what they're drawing my eyes to. This might be like an older man. There might be like an older man that works for the NSA with a big round, like a big gigantic round bald spot in the middle of their hair and dark hair all around. That's what they're showing me. So I don't know what this person looks like, but that's what they just was showing me. Somebody is like dark brown skin and the whole middle part of their head is clean, and then they have dark hair all around it. Okay, for somebody. And tell me more about this. They are a real one. They stand on business. Yeah, there's an imbalance. Temperance in reverse. Somebody kicked them out their energy. What's that? What's the Five of Pentacles? Somebody is aware. Somebody was aware. What's the Moon? Clarify that. Moon, maybe the full moon. They were aware that you were aware they were going to do it on a full moon. A Cancer couldn't move to calmer waters because of the separation, the Lover's reverse, or a Gemini that they paid. They have an issue surrounding a large amount of money that somebody paid them. Okay. So they were trying to help out this Cancer warlock. A Gemini and their family or community of witches and warlocks, they paid a Cancer warlock a large amount of money to take you out because they were supposed to be one of the best. And they're not getting their money back. Are they getting their money back? And this Cancer warlock is stressed out because he took their money and was not able to take you out, whoever you are. But these people lied to this Cancer warlock about who you were. And they were too stupid to do the research for themselves. And they were too arrogant to realize humans are just humans. And humans are jealous and they're liars and deceptive. And they should have checked for themselves. They should have checked your bio, your spiritual bio. Every practitioner should always do spiritual research before you do work on somebody, if you're smart. So this person at the NSA, a real one that stands on business, they're a friend to this Cancer warlock. And they knew this Cancer warlock took a Gemini and their people's money to take a high priestess out. And because they were unable to do it, they're stressed out about it because they might have smoked the money up. I don't know. So they might have asked for help from this supervisor at the NSA, this Hierophant at the NSA. That's a real one that stands on business. Tell me, please, is this Cancer warlock going to give this family back their money? Temperance? Okay, so they might balance things out and just give them back their money. Does this Cancer warlock have the money to repay the people that paid him to take whoever you all are out? I mean, if I was a judge in the whole thing, I'm just saying, if I was a judge, I would order this Cancer warlock to pay them back half of their money, but not all of it. And the reason I say that is due diligence. This Cancer didn't do their due diligence. Okay. When you buy a house, it's up to you to get a home inspection and to find out certain things about that house and do your due diligence. It's up to you to request the amount of time that you want to do your due diligence to make sure all of your I's are dotted and your T's are crossed. Because if something pops up after you purchase that home and you only ask for 1 day for your due diligence because you were in a rush, then that's your fault if you miss something. So I would say, but these people also did not disclose who you were. Matter of fact, they made an effort to hide your spiritual ranking from this person, and they didn't do their due diligence. So I feel like there is fault to be had on both behalves. So this Cancer should give these people back half their money because they still did the work, but they didn't do their due diligence, but these people didn't tell the truth. So this Cancer should pay them back half their money, if you ask me. Does this Cancer have the money? Oh, shucky ducky, I can't make it up. The ancestors said the Ace of Swords. Baby, look, the ancestors said that would be fair. The Ace of Swords. So that's what I don't know why they want me to tell you all this. So what the ancestors are saying is, since there were lies told and due diligence to be had on both behalves, this Cancer needs to refund these people their money, but only half of it. Because these people deceived this warlock, the Cancer, but the Cancer didn't do their due diligence. So they get back half their money. And the ancestors said, yes, the Ace of Swords. That's kind of like King Solomon when the two women were fighting about the baby and the real mother said, save the baby's life. Just go ahead and give it to the other woman. All right. So that's what the issue is going on here. This Cancer warlock, they got somebody to help them with the problem that's a supervisor or a boss at the NSA that apparently must be like really good at what they do. But if you have a certain spiritual ranking, they would have known that what they were trying to do cannot be done. So if that's the case, it's fault on all behalves here. Okay. Now tell me more. What's going on with this King of Cups Aries energy? Okay, tell me more. What's going on with this Cancer Warlock's friend here that's stressed out about helping this Capricorn, Cancer, and Aquarius to make you homeless? Right now, all of them are convening together, trying to figure solutions. Oh, about the death of a Leo. Okay, so something either completely ended for a Leo or a Leo is being put to death. Clarify. Somebody's moving to calmer waters. What's the Lovers? Something's over. Okay, so something has completely ended for a Leo. A Leo's getting kicked out. Yeah, because a Leo was too destructive. There was a Leo that was way too destructive and open and sloppy and an inability to regulate their emotions. And they exposed every single person that was a part of this operation. The Leo exposed the FBI. The Leo exposed the Aquarius. The Leo exposed your family members. The Leo literally exposed, and the Leo made a block hot for everybody that was a part of this. Because this Leo can't regulate their energy. And they did way too much. And now they're being blocked and they're burdened because of this crime. The Four of Wands that they were trying to carry out in your community because they're overly emotional. They can't control their emotions. Yes. The Three of Cups reversed. People are not celebrating with them anymore because somebody now is working on the Two of Pentacles, the Hierophant. What is this Two of Pentacles? Balancing something. Someone was working on balancing something that they were stuck in a cycle doing to win at all costs. So the Hierophant, the supervisor at the NSA, they stepped in to try to help them to get rid of you. Okay. And that's what they're doing right now. They're stuck in a cycle, but it's not justified. See, what this Hierophant supervisor at the NSA is not getting is what they want to do to you, they can't do because you're spiritually protected, because what they're trying to do is not justified by the laws of God, which are the laws of karma, universal laws. You don't deserve what these people tried to do to you, and you have a spiritual ranking, and you have an even different, bigger title than that. You're a hierophant yourself in disguise. You have a specific assignment here. You bring people karma. Everyone's path that you cross that wrongs you, that's been wronging other people, when they wrong you, they get their karma. It's your job to present the test to all of the different people that you're flaunted in front of, to weigh their heart. That's a whole contract and job you have that no man can take from you. You signed up for this. And that's what this supervisor boss at the NSA doesn't understand. It's not justified, but justice in reverse. And they're stuck in a cycle now, continuously trying to make something happen. But don't worry about it. Keep meditating, keep getting stronger. You'll find out in a little while. The Queen of Swords and the Page of Pentacles. What is the Queen of Swords? What is this Queen of Swords? A Gemini. And what's the Page of Pentacles? Someone has to release something. A child. A Capricorn has to release a child. Clarify that Page of Cups, because they feel powerless. What was their complete wish fulfillment? Clarify the 10 of Cups. I know they were not about to do something to a Gemini's child. What was their complete wish fulfillment? They have to avoid a tower of what they were planning. What were they planning on doing to a page? Somebody was about to try to sell a child, meaning allow them to be used as a sex trafficking. Even if they still live with the parents, they were going to intentionally line that child up to be used as like sexual pleasures for politicians and important men and women. They were going to allow that to happen to their child, a Gemini. But now somebody is rejecting the offer. Yup. I can't make it up. I'm telling you the truth right now. I think there might be a high priestess in that child's family that might be like the black sheep, that might tell the whole world all their business if they try to lay a finger on that child. There's a high priestess in that family that loves that child so much, from the moon and back, that has so much love for that child. That high priestess is not going to let nothing happen to that child. And if something happens to that child, that high priestess is going to go ham in that family. So they're pulling off and pulling back from sex trafficking that child. A Gemini that was going to work with an earth sign, a Capricorn. I think it was a Cancer child that might like have the same birthday as Elon Musk, July 1st. It might be a Cancer child, a little girl between the age of 10 and 12, the daughter of a Gemini that they wanted to sex traffic, that a high priestess loves to the moon and beyond, would give her own life for, that will not ever allow anything like that to happen. So it's too much of a burden to shut the high priestess up about that shit. And they can't sex traffic the child now. Praise God. Let's keep it moving with these numbnuts. Somebody can't move to calmer waters. Good. Tell me what's going on now. Tell me more about the situation, again, with this King of Cups right now, presently. So they're convening with all these people together right now, still working with this Hierophant boss energy at the NSA, in a cycle trying to take you out, but it's not justified. And tell me about this Capricorn energy now. What's going on right now in the present? Something could be going on with this Aquarius. What they're watching you. Okay, everybody say hi to the Aquarius and Capricorn. Hey, ho, Gary, hey, Iran, hey, Gary, Jesse, hey, everybody. So all they're doing is watching you now. Wow, they flipped them cards out my hand. They gave me the Ace of Swords. Yeah, I see it. You want me to show them? See, they pulled out the Ace of Swords. So now all they do is just keep watching you. That's it. Like right now, all they do is just keep watching you, trying to figure it out. And that's justice. For them to be powerless and only be able to watch you shine, watch you rise. Because they can't move something forward, and they couldn't balance the situation. And whoever you are, you give these people a headache. Not only does your light irritate their demons, they cannot stand the sound of your voice. They can't stand you. They can't stand you because they know that you're right, and your light irritates their demons. Their demons rattle like gremlins inside of them when they hear you and when they see you, and all they did to you to try to destroy you, and they see you stronger than ever before, stronger, bolder, wiser, smarter, beautiful, everything. Beautiful is not a word. Yes, Fox, that one. And they're stressed because of how reckless they were with you in the past. Yeah. And they just got a new start with this page here. Tell me more about this page energy. They said they're a real one, the devil reverse. Yeah, so this is someone that maybe they're really good at what they do, but they keep forgetting you have a spiritual ranking. So whoever this is some kind of priest or priestess energy. They're good at what they do, but to other people, not to you, because you have a spiritual ranking that these people refuse to acknowledge. All right, let's get into these cards and what's the most likely outcome? So they're left just watching you. It was a bad investment, the whole thing. So where we are right now is meditate every day. Meditate every chance you get, because you got to get to where they're attacking you from. You have to get to where they're attacking you from on them other planes so you can whoop some ass. Because it's time, baby. It's time. That's what they told me. It's time. It's time to get in gear. They've been trying to inject y'all with things to block your pineal gland and to block you from being able to navigate on your Merkaba, because they know how big you are up there. They know how big your spirit is. You're a spiritual powerhouse up there, and they know that. They've seen you up there on the spiritual realm, and they know that you will wipe them all out because you're even larger up there than you are down here. You understand? Your power and your energy is way greater than theirs up there than it is down here. And that's why they're fighting you like hell down here to keep you from accessing your power. Okay? It's like you're a fish right now on dry land. You understand? Up there is water. You understand? You're a fish, but you're living on dry land where they have the advantage and you still beating them. You understand? You're literally surviving on dry land, but you're a fish. And they have the advantage and you're still beating them on dry land. But what do you think is going to happen when you get up there to the spiritual realm, which represents the waters? A fish in water will devour everybody. What are the messages? Holy Divine Spirit. Something could be about a trust. Someone might be going into foreclosure. Your light irritates them. The NSA, I just saw it. Your family is a bunch of hackers and scammers. But you, baby, are Esu Elegua, baby. You are the Joker. You're the Joker. They looked at you from one side and they saw all black. And they thought you were all black. But they didn't understand that you were painted red on the other side, because these people's perception is limited, which means they can't think outside the box. So they believe what they see and take it for face value, which means they have a very shallow perspective. And that shallow perspective kept them from seeing who you really were. They were judging you from your outside instead of really finding out who you genuinely are to your core spiritually as a person. And that's, how they got caught up with a trickster spirit. All right, what are the messages? Please and thank you. You popped right out on their asses. You was in disguise. What are the messages? Ooh, child. What did I tell you? What I tell you? They've been having people on the ground or up around you attacking you, but they're also at the same time attacking you from another plane and dimension. Yes, they are. One that you're supposed to be dominating and have access to. But the military worked with governments to block all of y'all so that they could try to dominate everything up there. It's something that's meant for all of you all, but they wanted to control it because they know whoever controls up there controls down here. So they came up with all these different ways to block you and keep you in dogma religion and keep you in light code lockdown and everything else while they attack you from these planes of existence that you're supposed to have access to. You're getting on a bus to go somewhere every day. You're supposed to be able to go back and forth. Everybody's not blocked. They only try to block the most powerful ones. Those of you that have the most light and the most spiritual energy, they focus on blocking you from breaking through and getting the phone on the matrix to get back to the ship. Let's go. What are the messages? A thing. What are the messages, please, and thank you? A dog. A perfect match. I'm a cat person, child. Anything else? Somebody got a dog or a dog? Oh, somebody got a light. Someone got a inheritance. Somebody, all right, so somebody needs to fast and pray for a breakthrough to your ancestors, passed over ancestors. You have inheritance that was left for you from a life insurance policy. But instead, somebody wanted to energy harvest off of you that was in a codependent friendship with somebody. And they found another way to use you instead of giving you your inheritance money. But let me clarify. Tell me about this inheritance from life insurance policy. Tell me about this. Yeah, this is what everyone is sad about. Okay. Yep. Okay. So confirmation. It is inheritance that you have from a life insurance policy that these people don't want you to have. Instead, they wanted to use you for energy harvesting. And somebody in your family that's in a codependent friendship with another devised a plan. And they might have known that something was left to you when you were a child. So they had plenty of time to plan to trap you and to get you into some situation where you would die or you would go to jail, a mental institution, or be deemed incompetent to receive this money. There were people plotting on you possibly when you were younger and you didn't even know about this money. Okay. And that's what this is about. Okay. But you have a passed over ancestor that money came from that said, like hell, it'll be a cold day in mother effing hell. I just heard that I'm gonna let y'all use and take this money. The money's gonna go where over my dead body. And this might be an ancestor that already died. They passed over and they couldn't leave completely because they said, over my dead body, I'm not going nowhere until that money from that insurance policy goes to who I left it for. And each and every last one of your asses that touches it is going to get cancer. You're going to die, get in a car accident. Anything that you get, I'll destroy until the person I left it for gets it. And that's the truth. Okay, so these people are stuck in a cycle because they wanted to use you for energy harvesting by using the NSA and other government agencies here to isolate you, gang stalk you, keep you distracted from it. And they're trying to find ways to still do that instead of giving you your inheritance. What else? They're the mother figure with broken thinking or Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. who's this that's stressed out right now because they're watching this reading. Don't worry about begging these people to do the right thing. Don't plead to their ass. Let them keep trying to do stupid stuff to you and get rid of you and keep on attacking you. Just keep meditating until you reach your ranking, because it's not about the money. It's really about your evolution spiritually and reaching your goal. And all of this is constructed spiritually, believe it or not, to help you to reach your spiritual growth and evolution. That's what it's really all about. All of these little matters are just earthly, little earthly technical things in the matrix. It means nothing. I mean, it means something, but you understand what I mean. Okay. These are just little technical issues in the matrix, but it's put here in order to help you take action to spiritually grow and evolve. So don't worry. Everything will happen in divine timing, and you're going to get what you get in divine timing. And the more they do, the more karma they create for themselves, and the worse it's going to be for them the longer they wait. But don't sit around begging them to do the right thing, trying to convince them to be a better person. No, just let them go ahead and get cancer of the kidneys. Just, let whoever just go ahead and get cancer of the liver while they rot from the inside out. Go on, let them, you just keep on advancing spiritually while their bodies start to rot from the inside out and they lose everything that they're trying to hold on to by not doing the right thing. Don't ask them to do nothing no more. Don't waste, because that's a waste of energy. That's part of the energy draining, is trying to appeal to their higher nature when they don't have a higher nature that they utilize at all or plan to. They're stupid. They'd rather die. So let God have his way. And they're watching you and watching like possessed demons or gremlins, just watching you like, oh, I don't know what to do. You're going to die. That's what you're going to do. Have fun. Okay, what is this about a dog? Clarify, you need to pray and fast for this. Yeah, that's what they're talking about. Don't try to appeal to anyone's higher nature to do the right thing no more. Yeah, cut everything off. This is what they're talking about. Do not try to appeal to anyone's greater nature. Just cut everybody off and pray and fast. Pray and fast. This is talking about you meditating. Don't try to get nobody in guilt trips and none of that. Just pray and fast and they'll die faster. That's all you have to do. If you want to get rid of them, just get yourself in alignment, and that'll bring their ending quicker. Welcome to Shadow Band Land, by the way, everybody. I'm quite aware. Okay, tell me about this dog. Okay, there could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio that has a door. Someone might have rejected something. The Two of Cups reversed because somebody's not thinking right about something. Somebody might have rejected somebody with a dog because they got fired or they're not working with somebody and they're sad about their dog. Who cares? An Emperor in reverse. Something completely ended for someone. Someone could be a Gemini. Somebody could be an Aries, Scorpio. What's the Emperor in reverse? Someone's the wounded warrior. Who has the dog? Who's this person? Somebody watching you. So somebody is rejecting somebody. What do they want to do with this dog? What are they trying to, what is this? They want to win at all costs, but something didn't go in their favor. Oh, did they do a dog sacrifice? Clarify the Death card. Something wasn't justified, so they couldn't balance it. Okay, somebody might have done like a dog sacrifice. Somebody might have said, child, these people are stupid. Yo, these people are really, really stupid. Somebody might have did a blood sacrifice with a dog, but they couldn't balance the situation. It wasn't justified to create a conflict for you. A Libra and Emperor energy could be an Aries. Child, these people are really done lost their mind. They sacrificed Scooby-Doo. That's messed up because they can't move the calmer water. You see what I mean by you dealing with zombies? These people are really, really zombified. They are functioning like crackhead, meth head, fentanyl head zombies. Like, I don't know, bring your dog to the spot tomorrow. I don't know what else to do. Bring your dog to the spot tomorrow. Like they're getting dumber and dumber and dumber. Yeah, somebody is not gonna partner with somebody no more. They're releasing this. Somebody's releasing this. Is this a Gemini? Clarify the love is reversed. Yeah, somebody might be a Gemini. Somebody is aware. Somebody is aware that somebody right now is overly emotional and they're in some cutthroat energy. See, if they would sacrifice the dog, they'd probably sex traffic their child too. Child, check on these people if you know who they are, because they're so burdened by being a good person. Like literally being a good person to them. Being a good person to them is so challenging and so freaking burdening for them that they really, really, really can't get their mind right. Yeah, they really, really can't get their mind right at all. Oh man, the sun. Something got illuminated. Something got illuminated that a Queen of Wands reverse did because they couldn't get away with something. Okay, what is a perfect match? Please and thank you. What is a perfect match? Somebody couldn't get away with something. Okay, a crime. Okay, and somebody could be like speaking unfiltered, very cutthroat to somebody about the fact that they were supposed to get a judgment in reverse. Yeah, they're exchanging a lot of harsh tones and words with each other right now, and they're a perfect match. Whoever these two people are that are arguing about them getting a judgment over you and being unable to keep it. Yeah, they're arguing because they're arguing that this was a stupid thing to do. They're arguing about what a bad investment it was to do this to you. Instead of being childish, they could have given you your inheritance. Instead of trying to make you homeless, they could have just gave you your inheritance. But they were operating out of arrogance, ignorance, and stupidity. And this is what happens when you allow a stupid person to lead you. That's arrogant, ignorant, and is dumb and really knows nothing. Arrogance is a mask that stupid people wear when they're ashamed and embarrassed because of something that they really don't know how to do or they're really not good at, So they wear a mask of arrogance to cover up for the fact that they're not good at anything. These two people, who are these two people that are a perfect match that are arguing with each other right now? Who are these two people? Somebody that couldn't balance a situation, that's drowning in their emotions because they feel completely defeated, because they're under judgment. Okay, a Cancer, a Libra, child that tried to sacrifice you. Child, bye. All right, tell me about this watching from another plane or dimension, please and thank you. Tell me about this watching from another plane or dimension, please and thank you. Someone feels completely defeated. That's in the Five of Pentacles. They could be sick or broke or both. Someone could be really down bad right now, penny pinching and all, and they're pulling their energy out of something. What was their complete wish fulfillment? But you're aware. Okay. Yeah, someone didn't want you to know what they were involved in last night, but they know now. They know that you're completely aware of anybody that enters into your energy and they feel defeated. A narcissist. Yeah. That was expecting something for an Aquarius. Yeah. Yeah. They were attacking you from another plane or dimension, like I said. Okay. All right. And what is the Eternal Crystal Oracle card for someone's heart chakra and or crown chakra. What is the recommended eternal crystal oracle card for someone's heart chakra or crown chakra? What is the recommended eternal crystal oracle card for someone's heart chakra and or crown chakra? Please and thank you. What is... Okay, good. My phone fell. What is recommended eternal crystal oracle card for someone's heart chakra and or crown chakra? Please and thank you. What is the eternal crystal oracle card for someone's heart chakra and or crown chakra? Okay, give me 3. What is the eternal recommended crystal oracle? Okay, meditation. Amen. Clear quartz. Lepidolite, trust, third eye, and crown chakra. I'm going to read this one to you because it came out in reverse. And obsidian for protection, root chakra. Okay. Labradorite, third eye, psychic ability. We'll put this here for now. Okay, so they're recommending, first and foremost, the message of today. What was my message today? Right now, the kingdom is within, and you can only get there through meditation. Mount your Merkaba to get to that other realm that this is a carbon copy of. And you're going to do that with the meditation with the clear quartz. Clear quartz is for meditation, crown chakra. I can't make it up. And I'm going to make sure I meditate with my clear quartz. Okay. That would be this one right here. Okay. I'm going to make sure I meditate this with, I meditate this evening with this, with a bonnet on. I'm going to make bonnets with crystals in it that are very, very light. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to create bonnets that have crystals lined, meditative crystals in the top. How about that? What y'all think? Okay, 26, lepidolite. The other one they're recommending is black obsidian for protection. Black obsidian for protection. And I hope some of you all were able to, if you use crystals and gems, to charge them under the moon. And the message today is lepidolite, trust, third eye and crown chakra. Trust in the universe. Stay strong and positive. Stand in your own space and know that you are exactly where you are meant to be right now. Try to remove any doubts that you may have about what's going on around you. It is time for you to trust and move forward. It is also important that you pay attention to and trust any intuitive feelings that you are receiving. This is your spirit guides and angels' way of getting messages through to you. Even if you don't understand why something is happening, trust that everything is going to be okay. Lepidolite helps you to overcome any worries that you may have. It also helps you to be independent and opens you up to trust and self-love. Lepidolite is associated with the third eye and crown chakra. It is also known as the stone of transition. If you are transitioning in certain areas of your life right now, take this as a great sign that you need to trust in the decisions that you have made. It is the right time for this transition to occur. Enjoy the new beginning that are flowing into your life. And that's a word right there. That was the whole message, literally. That is a word right there. They said remove any doubts about what is going on around you right now and move forward. Trust your intuitive feelings. So don't worry about what they're doing outside of you. Don't worry about what they're plotting and planning. That's all the matrix. That's what they're supposed to do. Use people. Demonic entities are supposed to work through other people to block people that are closer to reaching enlightenment by creating distractions, by stealing your stuff, by damaging your things. anything to keep your mind off of going within, prayer within, meditation, the inner light within, the kingdom within. What is the final message, Holy Divine Spirit, so we can close this out? Final message, please, and thank you. Final message, please, and thank you. Final message, please, and thank you. Holy Divine Spirit, what is the final message? To put my collective on their highest path for their highest good, please, and thank you. Hold on, they want to tell me something going on outside. Excuse me. Yes? Yeah, I know, because they didn't block me. I know they didn't. They stupid. They'll turn the water back on. Child. Yeah, I know what they was trying to do. I didn't think about them. All right. All right. Final message. Somebody that was in some very destructive energy against you. That wanted to win at all costs is very burdened right now. They're very burdened. Someone is really burdened right now. This is right in your community or neighborhood right now in real time. Because someone didn't want to let something go. This might be some kind of priest or high priestess, man or woman. This is some kind of spiritual practitioner in your neighborhood that really, really was in their ego and didn't want to let something go. And they did something very destructive in your community. Okay. And final message. But you're still stable. And the Six of Pentacles reverse. The people that they work with now don't have any more energy for it because they're like, because an Aquarius is still in their thoughts about a crime. Okay. So the reason whatever just happened under the full moon is because there's some kind of spiritual practitioner here that did not want to let something go. So they did something really reckless up around your home, wherever you live at, under the full moon. But it didn't work. And now the people they were working with don't have the same energy for it. They're like, just leave it alone. And the reason that this happened is because this Aquarius is in their head about a crime that they committed against you because they're under judgment for it and they don't want to get in trouble. And that's why they keep on orchestrating things against you. But like I said, all of that is part of the matrix. Seriously, all of that is demonic spirits using everything in the program, everything in your life, every situation surrounding you to keep you distracted, to keep you upset, to keep you thinking you're almost about to get justice. This is almost about to keep your eyes open instead of closed so that your third eye can open, so that you can see the light within instead of without, and be able to clean all this up by going to the kingdom within that Jesus spoke of, which is meditation to pierce the veil like the priest of the Old Testament, which is your pineal gland, to ride your Merkaba on the spiritual realm with your energy and your spiritual power so that you can destroy and rebuild. Guys, I'm QUAN Yin, and this is love of the highest vibration. Y'all know I'm doing this because I'm shadow banned. That's why I'm clapping like that. Woo, 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 yay. All right. So with that, we're going to do this prayer. Where is my bell? My bong. There we go. Bing, bong, bong. I show gratitude for my cool collective of the highest vibration of love and their energy and their presence with me. I show gratitude for the warlocks, the witches, the family members, and the NSA workers, the kitchen witch that got a low IQ at the NSA, all watching me and helping increase my view count. I show gratitude for my ancestors of the highest vibration of love. Call out your ancestors, y'all. Laura Mae Moore, Ella Mae Freeman, Katie Freeman, Herbert Moore, Charles Hinton, Katie Covington, Aleka Wuvu, Burhano Wuvu, Lisanne Work Wuvu. I show gratitude for earth, wind, and fire, both the elements and the group. Do you remember? Hey. I show gratitude for the favor and protection that comes with being in alignment with my assignment, in knowing what my purpose is and being in that purpose. I show gratitude for complete restoration financially, energetically, spiritually, mentally, emotionally, and physically. I show gratitude once again for protection over me and my collective of the highest vibration of love, and everything that I touch prospering. Everything that I speak on prospers. I show gratitude to the Most High God, Yeshua, Jehovah, Yahweh, Allah. I show gratitude to God as you and I define God individually, however that may be, for putting every single planet in place, all embodying its all vibrational, unique frequencies that are different from each other. That when we echo out the different vowel sounds that align with each planet in different orders that spell out the different names of God that we call out: Olo, Dumare, Umima, Allah, Jehovah, Jesus, Iao, Jehovah. All of our prayer requests and affirmations are answered. Right now, I show gratitude for this day, for this Friday, and for the upcoming weekend. Right now, I am from and of the light, and by the light and authority invested in me, I bind every contrary spirit by the fire of the Holy Spirit, by that Kundalini violet flame, which is my Holy Spirit, that right now I invoke with my holy words. I will create as I speak, Ebra Kadabri. Let blessings overtake me and my household right now, today and tonight. Let every meeting arranged against me today and tonight in order to frustrate my day or tomorrow catch fire and scatter right now. Let every witchcraft gathering in the coven of my village, my residence, my ministry, my business, my community, my neighborhood and workplace, every projected ill will, every negative energy, I order you to catch fire, be dismantled and scatter, burn to ashes in the name of Iao, Yeshua, Ebrakadabri. I will create as I speak. Every power using the night or the day to steal from me and my household, I command you be destroyed by fire on every plane of existence. Whatsoever ye shall bind in heaven shall be bound in earth, and whatsoever ye shall loose in heaven shall also be loosed in earth. Right now, I bind every demonic power using the day or the night to try to steal from me and my household. Be destroyed by fire in heaven and in earth right now. Burst into flames and scatter. Powers of the day or the night troubling my dreams, expire right now. The sun will not spite me by day, nor the moon by night. I take authority over every demonic territorial demon trying to cause any imbalance to my life, my lives, my family, or my livelihood. Expire right now. Wickedness of the day or night assigned against my life, expire and go away forever right now to never return. By the power and authority of Christ, the Holy Spirit, which is that Kundalini violet flame of the words spoken from my mouth, being made manifest. Let the holy ones of Yeshua, Yao, fight for me today, fight for me tonight, and fight for me this weekend. I call on my ascended masters of the highest white light, my angels, ancestors, and guides of the highest vibration of love, Holy Divine Spirit, Most High God, Yeshua, Yao, Jehovah, Christ Jesus. I take authority over every territorial demon, like Jeremiah 30:16 states, all who devour you shall be devoured. All thine adversaries, every one of them shall go into captivity. And they that spoil thee, they shall be a spoil. And they that prey upon thee, I will give them for a prey. Let the Lion of Judah arise and devour all they that want to devour me today and tonight. Let them be destroyed. Let my adversaries be their own, become their own captors. Let every power searching for my face in a demonic mirror. Your time is up. Burst into flames and catch fire right now. Burn the ashes to the ground. I command you, scatter right now in the name of Jesus. Right now, I cover my collective and myself and our household today and tonight with a holy ring of fire, of white light on every plane of existence through every energy body. Let no power trouble us. For in our bodies is the marks of Yeshua. Psalm 91:5 does state, thou shalt not be afraid for the terror by night, nor for the arrow that fleeth by day, nor for the pestilence that walketh in darkness, nor for the destruction that wasteth at noonday. 1,000 shall fall at thy side, and 10,000 at thy right hand, but it shall not come nigh thee. Yeshua, Most High God, Eow, you are the glory, you are the strength and the glory of my crown. Therefore, any other demonic power that wants to outshine my glory, be destroyed by fire right now in the mighty name of Yeshua, the Most High God. Let every gathering of darkness against me and my household in the day or night catch fire right now and scatter. As daylight breaks forth this morning and as the sun sets in the evening, so too let my testimony break forth. Take away from my life every event of sorrow, bad news. Take away every event of tears. I decree and declare, thou shalt not mourn. I shall not weep. I shall not suffer loss. I shall not see demotion. I shall not see shame. I shall not see defeat. And I will never, ever beg to eat, because it is well with me and my soul. No weapon formed against me shall prosper. Let every tongue that rise up against me in judgment be thou condemned right now. For greater is he that is within me than he that is within the world. Let death seize upon them, and let them go quickly into hell, for they have no changes. Therefore they fear not God. Death and life are in the power of the tongue. Let them that love it eat the fruit thereof. Right now, whatsoever ye shall bind in heaven shall be bound in earth. And whatsoever ye shall loose in heaven is also loosed in earth. Right now, I bind every energy of death. I bind every death spell that was sent to me in heaven and on the earthly planes. I bind every spell work, every hex, every curse, every incantation to destroy my life. I bind it right now in heaven and in earth. And I command you to return directly back to the sender. When you return back to the sender, I command you to bind their life. I command you to return that death and bring a death and ending to everything in their life that sent the death to me. Right now, I return back to sender that death spell they sent. I return every death spell back to the sender right now. I command it. Abracadabra. I return every death spell and death energy and wish of death that was projected to me directly back to the sender. Abracadabra. In the name of Yeshua, the Most High God, that abides in me as a Christ child, I thank you for granting my prayer. You will do even more than I ask in the mighty name of Yeshua. I now sever all portals and energetic cords that no longer serve me, and I fully reclaim my divine power, sovereignty, and light. May the blessings be. By the light of the eternal flame, I release all ties that bring me pain, from hex and from bind, from spell and chain. I reclaim my power whole and sane. Through ancestral lines I now ascend. All wounds and shadows I transcend. No force can hold, no bind can stay. I walk in light, I clear my way. With sovereign will, my soul is free. It's protected by divine decree. By earth, by fire, by air, and by sea. I am whole, I am pure, and I am free. May the blessings be. Mote it be. So shall it be. Ashe. Collective, thank you for praying with me. Even if you don't agree with everything I say, that's okay. We're all not going to agree on different viewpoints of spirituality and different viewpoints of religions and things like that. But we can all agree that we are humans that are trying to evolve, that have good intentions. It's really literally that simple. Our intentions are good. And that's all I need. That's all I need from you. And that's all you need from me. That I'm being raw, I'm being honest with you, I'm being authentic. I'm not perfect, but in the same token, we can agree that our intentions are good. Our intentions are to grow spiritually, to evolve, and to stay alive while doing it. I thank you for these prayers, your energy. I thank you for all of your different opinions, different points, different cultures that you come from, different belief systems that you have. But at the end of the day, all of us want protection from evil. You understand? All of us can become angry, emotional, or upset when evil is done to us. All of us are learning, growing, and every single day we live another day to practice getting in alignment and staying in alignment, even though there are people all around us that have chosen darkness, that are trying their very best to knock us out of alignment. And our intentions at heart are good. And I know your hearts are pure too. None of us are perfect, but our intentions are perfect, because our intentions is to strive for perfection. Guys, I'm Kuan Yin. I love you. God, however you define God, loves you too. This is love of the highest vibration, and I will be back. All right, Kuan Yin, love you, signing out.